Hey guys, welcome back to Vanguard Motor Sales. I'm Greg, and that's a 70 Chevelle. There's a 454 under the hood making 563 horsepower. That's from the previous owner. They put it on a dyno. Just an amazing car here. She's beautiful on the top side, bottom side, under the hood. You can see how the chrome is looking sweet. Those stripes are buried underneath the clear, looking good. Got one little nick in the white stripe there. It's been touched up. We got the hood pins on there. You can see that the body lines are straight as an arrow there on the hood to the fender. You look down the side of it, she is straight as an arrow. Love the wheel and tire combination. It's got the SS396 wheels on it. Got some BFGs. She's got a great stance to her also. The body lines here on the door also looking sweet, both sides. And then look at this interior. It's got that pearl interior, and she's looking beautiful. You guys out there in California, down south where it gets hot, this white interior will save your butt, literally. You don't have to worry about burning yourself up. We got the staple shifter in there, the center console. The package tray's looking sweet. The headliner's looking good. The dome light's working. Just everything about the car is just absolutely gorgeous. You can see that all the gauge faces look good, all the lenses look good, the dash pad itself's in great shape, the door jambs look beautiful. Look at these door jambs. Look at that. That's what you're looking for right there. You got to be able to see that skin where it folds over and then they spot weld it on. And the car is just gorgeous. We got that beautiful red paint with the white stripes. I only got one key here, so boom. Don't have to pick through a bunch of keys to figure out which one goes to the trunk. Always make sure you pull up that mat, look at that trunk floor, make sure it's in good shape. Look at the wheel well, look at that lower quarter. Just everything about the car is absolutely gorgeous. You see it's got a spare tire, that looks like a BFG also. Looks like the jack and the lug wrench is in there. You can see all the detail here around the opening of the trunk, looking good. Bottom side of the trunk lid's nicely painted. Always check the lip on the bottom side of the deck lid also. You want to look at that lip all the way around. Now as you look down the passenger side there, you can see the beautiful stance on this thing. This is looking gorgeous. We got big tires on the back, little tires on the front. We got it jacked up in the back, and she's ready to go drag racing, guys. Take it out to the car show. You're going to be winning awards with this baby. So give us a call at 248-974-9513. Tom answers his phone 7 days a week and practically 24 hours a day. You can call anytime. It's 70 Chevelle time. Let's take this baby for a ride. We got big horsepower. We got 454 under the hood. This thing is amazing, and it's a 70 Chevelle, guys. Probably one of the hottest cars out there right now. And we can deliver this baby anywhere in the world. You just call Tom at 248-974-9513. He'll tell you all about this beautiful Chevelle and just how easy it is to park this dream in your driveway. Now, if you need some help with financing, we can help you out with that too. Tom's got several bankers we work with on that. So I got a little obstacle course up here. Good thing this thing handles great. So we're right outside the Motor City. So if you want to come visit, we'd love to have you. If you need to fly in, we're close to the airport. You can see down here on the dash, everything on the dash is looking good. This is actually an oil pressure gauge right here, so you can read the actual oil pressure. Tach's working, the speedo's working. The clock's going tick-tock, but I don't think I'd trust it to keep proper time. It does have a late model radio in it. So everything about this thing is looking sweet, sounding sweet. And of course, then there's the horsepower. What'd I say? 563 horse is what the previous owner said it dynoed at. Just listen to this baby. I mean, that was maybe a third of the throttle. It's a beast. Now guys, we'd love to have you come in and check it out in person. We do sell most of our stuff sight unseen on the internet. If you want to send an inspector, we will treat the inspector just like we treat you. So just call Tom. He'll tell you all about this car. Now we're about to do something that we only do to every car. We're going to put it on the lift so you can check out the bottom side. Let's check out the bottom side of this beast. Man, she is gorgeous. You can see it's got a new tank. The exhaust looks like it's new. The trunk floor is looking sweet. Now it's been coated with what looks like a bed liner material. And you can see the frame's all painted up looking good. We got a 12-bolt rear end in here with a 355 gear, and it is posi. You can see it's got the sway bar on it. The bushings look good, and the lower and upper control arms there. The brakes are in great shape. The guys pull the brakes all apart on every car. We got new brake lines here. Just looking gorgeous. The drive shaft's been painted up with a paint to make it look like it's bare metal, which is very cool. You can see that bed liner material sprayed on these floorboards. Now these floorboards look like they're original to the car and they're looking sweet. We got the frame looking good with some paint on it. Cross members all painted up looking good. Again, all the floorboards up here look like they're untouched. I don't see any evidence of any patchwork. Oh, and I about walked by the cutoffs. So if you want to make some noise, you got these electric cutoffs. You hit that switch under the dash there and she makes a bunch of noise with some open headers. We got turbo 400 trans here. That's a 3-speed automatic for those of you who don't know that. Looks like it's a high torque starter there. The lower ball joints look new. The bushings look new in the sway bar. The bushings and the shocks themselves look like they're new. I got a new brake line here. Looks like I got a lot of new steering gear here. Sway bar up front. Core support looks good. Again, this is one of the areas I look at on every car. Front frame horns look nice and straight. Bumpers in great shape. All that chrome is looking good. Up in them wheel wells, nice and clean up in there also. And it looks like we got brand new BFGs on these SS396 wheels. The paint work on the wheel looks good. And then we've got two 2560 15s. Wheel lip molding looks like it's pretty new. And then that red paint is looking sweet. I always look at the bottom side of these fenders too. That's a good place to telltale sign of what kind of shape the car's in. You can see that the pinch weld here is looking good. Run your hand on the back side of that rocker. Make sure it's nice, smooth metal. I always look at this area in the frame too on these cars because that hole gets full of stuff. So that's an important spot to look at right in there. This one is looking good. Now on the tire size here, we got two 75/60 15s. And again, trim rings look good. Center cap looks great. We're ready to look under the hood. All right, we're under the hood of this baby now. We got 454 power. Like I said, previous owner says dynoed 563 horsepower, and I tell you, driving it, I believe it. We got aluminum heads on this thing. We got an Edelbrock intake. We got great looking Chevrolet chrome valve covers. The headers are jet coated, looking sweet. The firewall's looking sweet, nice and clean. The inner wheelhouses are all nice and clean, looking sweet. Alternator looks like it's a new unit. We got GM hoses on it. We got power brakes, we got power steering. Those are hooker headers. They got the tag on them right there. Even looks like that steering box is new. Again, like I said, the firewall's looking sweet. Everything about this car, we got a big aluminum radiator. It's a cross flow radiator here. Bottom side of the hood's nicely painted. And then we've got that Cowl Induction set up there on the air cleaner. The flapper door does work on it, so when you put the hammer down, that flapper door opens up. So guys, give us a call, 248-974-9513, and let Vanguard Motor Sales park this dream in your driveway.